Well, hello everybody, and welcome to your monthly numerology here at Readings at the Round Table. I'm Jennifer, and I have the lovely and beautiful Jasmine with me today, and of course the cats. I have Mouse and Mercury with me. And speaking of Mercury, people keep asking me why I don't go through every aspect of every planet when I do these sort of recaps for the month. And it is really, I just try to cover hitting the highlights. And Mercury moves as fast as the sun. So I don't really cover all the aspects of the sun, Mercury, and the moon because they move so quickly. However, I am going to cover a couple of aspects that I feel like are really important this month. So let me tell you what I've got. We're kicking off the month on February 2nd with Groundhog Day. So we'll see if Punxsutawney Phil sees his shadow or not. On the 5th of February, we have Mercury moving into Aquarius. And because Pluto has just moved into Aquarius and he's a very slow moving planet, Mercury is actually going to be conjunct Pluto that day. Then we have on the 9th, we have a new moon in Aquarius. On the 10th, we have the Lunar New Year. Some will call it the Chinese New Year, but it's the Lunar New Year, and it's the year of the dragon, and I'm loving that. For this 44/8 year, and it's the year of the dragon, I feel like this is a really powerful year. I really do. Then on the 13th, we have Mars moving into Aquarius. On the 13th as well, we also have Mardi Gras, which is also traditionally like Fat Tuesday. On the 14th, of course, we have Valentine's Day, and it's also Ash Wednesday. Now, this is another thing. We have Mars conjunct Pluto because Mars has just moved into Aquarius. He moves just a little bit slower than Mercury. He moves a lot slower than Mercury, but not as slow as Pluto. So Mars is conjunct Pluto. Then we have on the 16th, Venus is moving into Aquarius. And on the 17th, we have Venus conjunct Pluto. Now, the reason why I covered all of these things is because this is not the first time that Mercury, Venus, or Mars has been conjunct Pluto. But for the last 15 years-ish, we've had those things take place in Capricorn. So now Pluto is in a new sign, and I feel like it's important for us to take a look and see how these planets are going to interact with Pluto in a new sign. That's why I'm pointing it out. Okay, so the 17th, Venus is conjunct Pluto. On the 18th, we have the Sun moving into Pisces. All right, Pisces season. On the 19th, we have President's Day, but that's only in the U.S. On the 22nd, we have Mars and Venus conjunct. So Mars and Venus meet up in Aquarius. On the 23rd, we have Mercury moving into Pisces. On the 24th, we have a full moon in Virgo, which hits its peak at 7:30 a.m. And on the 29th, there is a 29th this year. We have Leap Day. One of my friends is actually getting married on Leap Day this year. It's very exciting, very exciting. So here at the end of February, we are going to have three planets and South Node in air. So we have Pluto, Venus, and Mars in Aquarius, and South Node in Libra. We also have 4 planets in water. Mercury, the Sun, Saturn, and Neptune. We have North Node in Aries, so we have 1 in fire. It's not exactly a planet. But we have 2 in Earth. We have Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus. So we're ending the month with 4 planets in water, 3 planets plus South Node in air, 2 planets in Earth, and only the North Node is hanging out in the fire signs. So there you have it. Thank you again for being so patient with me as I am getting over a really horrible bout of flu, and being off for 2 weeks really did impact me getting my videos out on time. So I am hoping to have this out right at the beginning of February, but I do appreciate your patience, and I should be back on track for March. So thank you. Let's see now what your individual numerology is. Hello, Life Path 33. Oh, wow. Here we are, getting ready for February. I love it, love it, love it. And February for you, Life Path 33, is going to be a 7-month. Oh, yeah. So this is really great because we just left a 7-year and now you're entering into a 7-month. And 7, the mantra of the 7 is, I am graceful spirit, finding insight, beauty, and peace around me. It's going to be a good thing for you. It really is. And I think that like having that 7 energy of spiritual connection to each other, to the universe, to nature, and that time of spiritual expansion and spiritual study and opening yourself up to metaphysical knowledge is going to be a very powerful thing for you. It is. During a 7-month, we search for and recognize peace. We step back and take the time to rest and contemplate. Take the time to look at things with introspection and assessment. This is definitely a time of philosophy and a time to trust your own judgment. Now, that can be really challenging sometimes because as we discover more about ourselves, as we discover more about the universe or our spiritual connections, and we're opening ourselves up to other people, we start muddying the water with our own judgment. We need to definitely pay attention to that this month. And this is the shortest month of the year. So I feel like having that 7 energy after spending all of 2023 in that 7 energy, is you're just okay, I need to just work through this one last time, for a little bit at least. The lessons of the 7 are making choices without retreating from others and finding the answers within ourselves and trusting them. That definitely can be challenging because the shadow side of the 7 is self-doubt, insecurity, running from problems and decisions, and self-imposed isolation. Yeah. So with you, Life Path 33, you're very strong-willed. You are. But balance is so important. You carry the foundation of the 6, which is also very much about balance and harmony. But you are definitely, balance is a key word for you as a Life Path 33. You're very dynamic. You're very creative. You're very supportive of self-expression. And the thing is, you need to open that up to yourself as well. You need to open that door to yourself. You're supportive of self-expression with other people. So why wouldn't you support yourself with that self-expression? Food for thought, right? You live in a life of, and your entire life path is all about spiritual growth, an abundance of spiritual growth. So stepping into this time of a 7 is going to feel rather natural to you. It's going to feel, it's going to feel like this is a second skin for you almost. I mean, really. You are definitely all about service to others, and you want to help them open their hearts and their eyes. Make sure you're doing this, make sure you're doing this for yourself. Because remember, there's no wrong way of self-expression unless it causes injury to others. Now, I want to remind you of your mantra, which is ecstatically and lovingly, I share my creative essence with the world. I love it. I love it for you. Remember your shadow side of trying to staying stagnant, not moving beyond your comfort zone, lack of acceptance with the self, can lead to a domino effect of lack of acceptance in others as well. Don't focus too much on the dark. Put a little light in there too. Keep it balanced with the light and dark. Harmony, right? The yin and yang symbol. And don't be so quick to judge. Now, it's okay to feel those like initial feelings, especially when you're looking at self-doubt or insecurity that could be flowing in through you, into you this month as a 7-month. But if you step back and go, okay, I'm feeling a little self-doubt, I'm feeling a little insecure, I'm not going to be quick to judge. I'm just going to acknowledge that those are out there, but I'm not going to camp out in them. I'm not going to camp out in those feelings. It's going to be really great for you. It really is. I love this. I love it. Okay, so I am reading from the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards and the Healing Oracle Crystal Reading cards today. So let's see what kind of advice we get for you during this time, during this awesome month. I thank you so much, Life Path 33, for being patient with my zodiac readings and with the with getting out my numerology for February. I'm hoping to have them out by the 1st of February, but I don't know. Just trying to recover from being out of work for 2 weeks with the flu, and I am catching up. Very excited. So after this, I should be all caught up. So February and March should be in good hands. Ooh, Sulis, bodies of water. Very interesting. Ooh, dioptase, heart healing. Okay, very interesting. So doing some healing this month as well, Life Path 33. Okay, so Sulis, bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. Could be a really good thing. Okay, dioptase, heart healing. Dioptase is one of the most powerful heart healing crystals on the planet. Its energy penetrates deep into the inner chambers of the heart, transmuting old wounds of the past. The energy of the green ray brings powerful healing and transformation to the heart chakra. When you are blessed with dioptase's healing energy, you feel safe and supported to freely live and love from the heart. It heals the inner realms of the wounded heart and enhances openness. It transmutes and heals emotional pain and old wounds. It allows you to release and dissolve the sadness in your life and lets down walls of anger, bitterness, and resistance, embracing love and connection. So as you're always wanting to help others open up their hearts and their eyes, this is definitely a great time for you to do this as well. Because as you know, and you remember, 7 is all about that spiritual expansion. Thank you so much for joining me today, Life Path 33. Thank you again for being patient with me as I heal from just a really horrible bout of the flu. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful February, Life Path 33. And until we see each other again, get out there and make your magic. Bye.